Hello everyone and welcome back to the OllywoodKnits channel. I am Hillary Oliver and this is my podcast. Before I begin, I really wanted to thank everyone for all the love on my last video, and hello to my 7 subscribers. I know it was a little rocky, and this is probably going to be rocky too, but I fell in love with podcasting, and I really just want to build a very safe community here where we can all come and connect, come for advice and receive advice, get advice, give advice, tips, and just ultimately encourage one another on this knitting journey. It's an ancient craft. There's so much there's endless knowledge to learn. And so I'm really grateful to those of you who liked and subscribed to my last video. And if you're new here, which you probably are, hi. Welcome, please stick along. This week I do not have an official podcast. I have been working like absolute crazy, 5/12s, if not more. I'm tired and I'm not getting a ton of knitting time in. I have done a lot of crocheting and I've discovered I had this cyst on my wrist. It's gone now. For years, and pretty much all of 2020 I crocheted, which is great. I love crocheting, but I had this golf ball sized cyst on my wrist, and last week I finished up a crochet shawl that has been on my hook for over a year, and I really wanted to finish it. I really wanted to wear it. I did finish it, but because it was my sole knitting project for the week, this whole week I've had so much wrist pain. I can barely do my job. I work in telecommunications. It's not an easy job carrying a 75-pound ladder on your shoulder all day when your wrist is absolutely killing you and you're getting nerve pains shooting up your arm. It's tough. And I think I've discovered that crocheting is the cause of this cyst. So there might not be as much crochet content. I'm sorry, crocheters. I will do my best. I do enjoy crocheting. So as I was saying, this week I do not have a full podcast. Think of WIP Wednesday as like any other Wednesday. It is a hump video to get us through to the traditional podcast that you want to watch. So today I've just got a few projects here with me that I am working diligently on trying to finish, and some of them you may have seen from last time, and one of them you have never seen, but I'm contemplating just frogging it because it is crochet and I don't love the fabric, so I might just get rid of it. So my first project, and let's hope I pick up the right bag because they are in the same bag, in my little Michael's sunflower pouch here that I love, is my sock pouch. And in it I have Tyler's, my fiance's socks. This is the second sock. So the first sock is complete. It is done. Heel flap and gusset, your standard vanilla sock. I always follow the Crazy Sock Lady. I don't really need to anymore. I've memorized it, but that's who I learned from, so I feel like I should probably cite her. Fun socks. Tyler's socks take forever. Men have big feet. Tyler has big feet. His socks feel like they take forever. I've probably had these on the needle since August, so they've been here for a while. But I'm through all of the gusset decreases, through the heel gusset decreases. I just have the foot to knit, and the toe. So I'm really hoping that I can probably get this done this week, and it'll be a finished object in my next video, and I don't even really need to talk about it because it's just a plain old sock. My second WIP, and my most important WIP, if I can get it out, is my cardigan that I designed myself. I don't think it's going to be a pattern I enjoy knitting it, but it's very boring. It's a boring knit. For me, at least. I did the back panel here a while ago, including the bottom ribbing. Back in April, I think I cast off, and then I just left it because I knew I wouldn't want to be working on it all summer. It's acrylic yarn, it's not wool, because I want to have this thing to throw on every day, and like I throw it in the wash and it'll wash up fine. I can run it over with a car, it's gonna be fine. That's what I wanted. So I have done both front panels. Both front panels are done now. And I've started a sleeve, as you can see. And I did built-in twisted rib, 2x2 twisted rib to match the bottom. I did these side panels built into my front panels when I knit it. And I just cast it off. I used the perfect cardigan trick, and it's this one here. I measured to this one. I didn't realize how big these sleeves are, because it's such like an oversized, like cozy knit, but I didn't really realize just how big. And I think I even gave myself a bit more, like another centimeter of space. So I've had trouble with the sleeves. Basically, I've had to rip out this sleeve 3 times this week. Halloween night was Monday, and I knit to about my elbow, ripped out. Next night, I knit to about my elbow, did decreases a little bit quicker, ripped out. Now I'm doing decreases every 3 rows. Every 3 rows, I'm decreasing two decreases, my slip slip knit before my marker and my knit 2 together after my marker. And I'm finally getting down, but it's still quite oversized. So the sleeves are going to be cozy. It's not going to be, I never do a fitted sleeve anyway. It's not my style. I think that's very, I mean, if that's your style, good for you, great. But for me, I think it's very dated. I think it's very early 2000s. Although, I mean, bell bottoms are coming back, right? So the fitted sleeve, the tight little cardigan could be coming back, but I'm not jumping on that train. And I'm not jumping on the bell bottom train either. The boot cut. Hated that. I'm short. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, that's this one so far. Maths, that was not my best subject growing up. Maths, not for me. Although my job is math too, so anyway. That's why we have phones with calculators on them. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. And I think I'll have one sleeve done this weekend. Started on the second sleeve, and at least the second sleeve will not have to be frogged. I'll just follow what I did on the first one. Everything will be fine. That's what I tell myself anyway. And then button bands. I'm also at the same time doing button bands because the button bands travel really well. I can take the button band with me everywhere. So I'm just going to mattress stitch it on. I saw a tutorial by someone. Probably should have cited her. She was on, I think she was featured on Sweet Georgia's channel once. Just, she's a designer. And she posted about how to do a button band and how to sew it on. So I'm doing a button band. This also was ripped out a few times, but I was doing an I-cord, and then I wasn't doing an I-cord, and then I was doing, you know, no selvage, and then I realized I really need a selvage if I'm gonna mattress stitch it on. And then I decided the selvage wasn't good just on one side. It actually looks great on both sides, even the side that's gonna be, you know, not touched by anything, because it kind of just curls around like an I-cord edge. It looks great. It will be, you know, blocked, and then you'll see more of that. This is the side that will not have will have the buttons. It's not gonna have buttonholes. So I haven't done any buttonholes on this side yet. So I feel like I'm gonna be done this real soon. And look at these guys. Look at these. Oh, look at these guys. If it focuses, they're so cute. They're from Aristocats. She's from Aristocats. If you're a Disney fan, these are the only Disney ones I have. I should share where they're from, but I'm recording on my phone, so I can't even do that. They're from Etsy, and I will link everything down below. So if you are interested in any of the things that I'm holding up, you can go find them. But yeah, I'm gonna just mark where I'm gonna place my buttons on here with just stitch markers, and then when I knit the opposite side, and I'm just gonna Kitchener stitch these together at the top, the back of the neck, but the other side I will do my cast 2 off, cast them back on to do the buttonholes, and I'll just match it up with my stitch markers. And then that way, if it is a row off or whatever, I've never done buttonholes before, believe it or not, haven't. I've knit for 20 years, never done buttonholes, but actually I think I have, but I did them yarn overs, and I want big buttons for this, so I don't think, I could do a double yarn over, but I think I'm just gonna do the cast off method because I think it's just better. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that because I think it's just quicker and easier and straightforward. But yeah, there's that. And actually I'm hoping, today we're kind of road tripping to see my parents. They live an hour and a half away. My family's out there, so we're gonna drive, we're gonna go see them, and I'm gonna knit that in the car, and we'll see if I can get that done. I have 33 inches. I'm gonna remeasure my cardigan and make sure that it is 33 inches because I don't want to knit too much, and I still have to block those before I can sew them on. So yeah, I just have 1.5 sleeves to go, another button band to go, and then I am going to do some cabled pockets on the front just so it doesn't look too plain and kind of ties in with the cable on the back. So yeah, I'm excited. It's getting so close to being finished. I'm really excited. So those are my 3 WIPs. And I'm itching to cast on more things, but I'm trying to restrain myself because I get very overwhelmed when I have too much on my needles because I want everything to get done. And you know, in this day and age with so much technology, we are literally seeing new designs, like discovering new patterns every day that we also probably want to really knit, or maybe that's just me. But I really do want to cast on my Musselburgh hat because I got my yarn. So I talked in my last video, my first video and my last video, about Rhinebeck and how I got this beautiful skein from Miss Babs for the Rhinebeck colorway. It is gorgeous, and I wanted to start like a tradition every year with Rhinebeck where I get the Rhinebeck colorway and then do something special with it. And I think I've decided on doing hats, whether it doesn't have to be Musselburgh hat every year. It could be anything. It could be any hat that I want to do. But I really do want to do that. But I could not pick a color to go with this because I wanted to do like a reversible beanie, or like the beanie that maybe, depending on how much yarn I can get or how much the pattern uses, I can fold it up and have like the brim a different color. And then when I reverse it, the brim will be this color. So I couldn't decide between these 2. I love them so much. They are so pretty. They are from Color of My Fiber. She's from Montreal, Laval, which is actually where I used to speed skate short track. And the colors are Mountain View and Toffee. And I love them. And together they look great. So I'm thinking I'm going to split each skein. Each are 100 grams. I'm going to split each, dog hair everywhere. I'm going to split each skein into 50 gram cakes. And then I'm going to do half and half, and then half and half. And then I might even be lucky enough to get half and half, which would be really, really nice. They all look good together. So yeah, I might get 3 hats out of these. And Musselburgh hats, I heard, knit up really, really quickly, and it's a knit that I could take in my work bag and knit on my lunch break, or anytime we're just waiting around at work. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I get lucky. So that's one project coming up, and then I've got another sweater I'm gonna knit, but I have to get through 2 Ingrid slipovers first. One for myself, and then I'm gonna have my mother-in-law try it on and tell me if she's a similar size to me. So I think it'd be best, she's very particular, and I wanted to fit her in a way that she will actually wear the thing. And I wanted her to like the color too. I have a teal color, so I would like for her to try that on and let me know if, you know, she likes it, and then I'll go up or down a size depending on what she wants. So yeah, I'm excited to get that cast on. It's a slip over, so I'm kind of hoping it's gonna go pretty quickly, fly off my needles, because hers is a Christmas knit, so, you know, I really hope it flies off the needles, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that's it for today. It's just a little short video to link the two together, to get me sitting here more comfortable in front of the camera. And yeah, just to touch base with you guys and leave me a comment on what your WIPs are and maybe what your future plans are for what you want to cast on, or if you're just gonna be naughty and just cast it on anyway. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're still here, consider liking and subscribing. All information on everything I showed you is going to be in the description box. And yeah, have a great week, guys. Bye.